But now to a troublesome Christian, the head of the Anglican Church, Justin Welby, Archbishop of Canterbury. He's accused of turning a blind eye to a fraud. His church baptising illegal immigrants from the Muslim Middle East so they can claim to be refugees from persecution. That's a claim of Reverend Matthew Firth to a Home Affairs Select Committee of Britain's Parliament this week.
Week in, week out, significant groups of mainly Iranian and Syrian young male asylum seekers were being brought to me in sizable cohorts at a time sort of 6 or 7 people brought to me by people saying that these need baptism, these people need baptism.
Joining me from London is Patrick Christys, star presenter at GB News, which its boss just texted me to say has beaten rival Sky News, left-wing, not this Sky News, Britain's Sky News, 6 times out of 8 days. So congratulations to you, Patrick. I've texted back, it's all about you. What is the claim against Justin Welby?
Yeah, so the claim against Justin Welby is that he is at best naive, at worst complicit in a fake asylum seeker conveyor belt that is, frankly, allowing failed asylum seekers to pretend to convert to Christianity, to game the Home Office and wider society in order to stay in Britain. So the allegation is that right across the Church of England, there are people who are fraudulently baptising individuals. At times there are, quotes, Muslim men with bags of cash at the back of churches, wheeling in these blokes saying these need to be baptised, these need to be baptised, all of whom have previously failed their asylum claims, by the way. Then, a ready army of incredibly woke vicars are happy to do them the old dunk in the water and maybe confirm them, and then never see them again. This has been an issue because there was one chap who was lost by the church and re-emerged when he blew himself up outside a maternity hospital in Liverpool, Europe's largest maternity hospital. So there are serious security concerns here. There's also a wider concern, Andrew, as well, that now charities that specialise in failed asylum seekers are actually operating from within churches as well, using the church as an office. And what would happen is these people would get baptised, they would take a load of photos of them during the baptism, they would then, miraculously, pun intended, get a phone call from some lawyers to the church, putting massive pressure on the vicar, saying, do you know if this person gets deported back to wherever they're from in the Middle East, they're going to suffer massive, massive persecution. We have to keep them in this country. It is a conveyor belt. It is, frankly, completely wrong. And it's actually dangerous as well for a lot of people. And it's doing the opposite as well. I mean, if anything, it is aiding with the Islamification of Britain, not actually doing anything to promote the Christian faith.
Well, these are allegations. Have they been put to Archbishop Welby? What's his response been?
Yeah, so the response initially was deny, deny, deny. Now they're saying they're going to have an urgent review. What they will say is, and are saying, is that these are at best isolated cases. They do not recognise this situation entirely, and therefore they are going to have a look into it, and we'll have to follow some form of due process. I think it's important to have a little bit of context here, though, about Archbishop Welby. He's dead against our Rwanda plan, which is looking to essentially deport illegal immigrants to Rwanda. He's also come out and said that that's ungodly. He even referenced the Nazis. I think when someone references the Nazis, you know that they've got really nothing else. But he did reference the Nazis in relation to our government's Rwanda plan in the House of Lords the other day. So this is the kind of guy he is. Massive pushback in this country against him, though, Andrew. Very recently, he was tweeting about, he wishes everyone a happy Ramadan. Fine, nothing wrong with that. But he also tweeted about the Nigerian Christians who are being killed by Islamists, and it is Islamists. He refused to call them that. He called them gangs. So some people are very concerned that this guy is maybe a bit too woke and isn't doing his best to stop this.
Well, there was, 350 kids that were kidnapped, I think a week or two ago in Nigeria. I don't notice crowds in the street marching for them. Well, it's funny, why is he against the Rwanda plan? That is, we would send them to Nauru, our illegal immigrants. Well, Rwanda is actually a Christian country. All these recently converted people will fit in right into Rwanda. It's probably more Christian now than Britain. So I don't know what Welby's against that for suddenly. I don't get it. But tell me about Catherine, Princess of Wales. Look, Patrick, I've covered this for a couple of days. I'm struggling to see why this is such a worldwide scandal, long chins being stroked. You know, she photoshopped a few bits of a photo of her with the children. So what? Now, to add to the drama, here comes Harry and Meghan Markle, or their mouthpieces and water carriers. What are they up to?
Yeah, look, what we do know is that Catherine is obviously very unwell, and I think it's reasonable also to suspect that she is even more unwell than we thought, hence why we're in this situation now. Conspiracy theories are abound on all of this. Step forward, Harry and Meghan / their mouthpieces and sources close to the two of them to say, oh, this Photoshop scandal, you know, this PR disaster would never have happened to Harry and Meghan. Excuse me, they have been embroiled in a string of PR disasters. They are about as popular as a fart in a lift now, despite originally being so popular that we paid for their wedding, right? So I wouldn't really be taking PR advice from those two, okay? And you do have to raise serious questions. If Kate is as unwell as everybody now suspects, okay, why on earth would they allow a comment like that to be put out about her? I really do think that is, frankly, very, very wrong. There is big concern for Kate, and in any kind of information vacuum, then obviously conspiracy theories fill that vacuum. The problem is you do have to start raising serious questions. Why are they not giving us more information? And the only obvious conclusion I can draw from that is that there is something very serious going on. And at the end of the day, these people are human beings. Kate and William are human beings. And I think we do have to respect the idea that there needs to be some elements of privacy when it comes to that. You know, I think we need to show a bit more respect there.
Patrick Christys, it's always great to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time.